Hi there, welcome to Rachel Likes to Draw. Today I am doing a magical girl themed drawing and painting. So first I tried to keep the proportions kind of right, and it's also a challenge for me and for a lot of artists, drawing hands and arms. It's such an important phase of the drawing process, just to get your proportions right at the beginning. I do really love drawing dresses. I feel like I'm 5 and it's amazing. So once I was satisfied with the first sketch, I transferred it on my watercolor paper. So I had already put a layer of a purplish color with some orange in the background so that everything would be kind of uniform since the beginning with no white spots. And after that I put more purple and orange so that it would create the tint of her skin and her hair. I kept the same purplish orangey tint for her hair just to make sure that everything would fit together. You can see here there's a lot of progress I did while the camera was not filming. Actually, I misclicked. And I still keep going with the layers, and I try to add some depth to her clothing and her face. I decided to add a bit more line work in this watercolor just to make sure the face would pop a little bit more from the background. I feel like this watercolor had a lot of little touch-ups here and there, and sometimes you couldn't even see the progress on the camera. It's just that I go by feeling and I add a bit more, and then it helps to create the different colors on top of each other. I'm so glad I took a good watercolor paper for this one just because of the number of layers I did. It's the Arche watercolor paper, if you know which one it is. It's just that it's a scary watercolor paper just because it's a bit more expensive than the regular ones, but it really works. The color palette of the corset was quite challenging just because it popped so much compared to the other colors. So I had to rework it quite a lot and come back to it just to make sure it would kind of merge with the rest of the painting. Through the process of this painting, I used watercolor for the first layers that were more thin, then gouache to add a little bit more opacity to certain area and to correct some details that were not at my satisfaction. And at the end I used my sparkly watercolors, so it was really the frosting on top of the cake to add those little sparkles. This was quite a big project for me, but I think the challenge was rewarding at the end, and I'm quite satisfied with the results. Thanks for watching my video. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did enjoy this project. See you in the next one. Bye!